Hey guys, welcome to the challenge details video. I'm Carly and I'm going to jump right into the details of the 12-week Hustle and Heart challenge. So the start date is January 7th and the end date is April 1st, making it a 12-week challenge. So as you guys may already know from the Next Steps call, the theme of the challenge is Warrior Within. And this theme is so unique. I'm super excited to really take this on at the photo shoot, but think white warrior paint, braids, dope hairstyles, really embracing that inner warrior within all of us and really empowering the challengers and all the ladies there to bring that out. So we're gonna get right into all the nitty-gritty important details. So how do you get challengers enrolled into the challenge? So challengers enter the challenge by purchasing their challenge products. So those are 2 Formula One healthy meal canisters, 1 large protein drink mix, 1 small tea, and 1 pint of aloe. Extra enhancers are of course always welcome, but these products are the no matter what's. And we are actually going to be offering a special coupon code for those who commit, those who are ready, those who don't want to wait for the new year to order their products. They want to order in the month of December. They will get 15% off of their challenge entry products when they order before the new year in the month of December. So as you guys now know that the challenge starts January 7th, we are going to make the cutoff date for ladies to enroll later to be January 28th, just to be sure that all things are fair as far as them earning the photo shoot. How does a challenger earn the photo shoot? So first and foremost, challengers get to send in a before pictures at the start of the challenge and after pictures at the end of the 12-week challenge. They also, on top of course, purchasing their entry products, they get to purchase the same products, the shakes, the tea, and the aloe, at least 3 times throughout the duration of the challenge. And it's super important that they do this, number 1, because they'll be consistent on their products. And number 2, as you guys know, all the coaches, all Hustle and Heart coaches, they fund and put on the photo shoot. So we really want to make sure that the ladies who are going to be at the photo shoot, the ladies that earned the photo shoot, which us coaches do get to contribute per head, which I'll get into in a second. We just want to make sure that the coaches who are contributing per head for that person, that we are profiting off of that challenger being there. So that's why it's super important that the challengers are doing things on their end, sending before and after pictures and ordering their shakes, tea, and aloe at least 3 times throughout the duration of the challenge to earn their photo shoot. And the way that we find out if ladies can attend the photo shoot is by the RSVPs. So the RSVP cutoff date is February 25th. So we really want to empower you guys to be in these conversations with your challengers about the RSVPs well in advance from that February 25th date. I recommend to start those conversations the beginning of February. That way your challengers are able to get off work, find babysitters, whatever they need to do to be able to be at the photo shoot. So they will get to RSVP either 100% yes or 100% no, whether they can or cannot be at the photo shoot. And so this is just super important because the upfront contributions and the contributions per head that I'll get into in just a second, all of that does go towards purchasing, the gifts, the hair and the makeup, planning for all of those things, planning for how many hair and makeup stylists to have. And all of those things are dependent upon how many challengers that we expect that are going to be there. So now getting into how contributions work. So, you may be saying like, yes, I'm in, I want to start promoting the challenge. I have all this information. Like, now how do I start promoting the Hustle and Heart 12-week challenge? So there are 2 different ways that we as coaches get to contribute financially. And all of this, no matter what location you attend or what location your challengers attend, all of this goes into a really big budget that allows us to plan the photo shoot, pay for hair and makeup, rent out a really nice location, get gifts, get new coaches gifts, all of these amazing things that we do to put on the photo shoot. All of these contributions go towards all of that. So these contributions are going to go to the greater good. They're going to make the photo shoot as magical as they are. And without these contributions, all of that wouldn't be possible. So the first way that we get to contribute is called upfront contribution. So this is a $60 upfront contribution that you get to pay as a coach. And upon contributing that upfront contribution, you will then be added into the Hustle and Heart Round 4 chat, where everything that you need to promote the challenge is in. The promotional tools, the Instagram stories, the details text, the price breakdowns for challengers and people that you're in conversations with. All of that will be in that chat that you will then be added into once you do pay your upfront contribution. So again, it's $60. So stemming from that, if you are a supervisor, meaning you're at 50% discount, you get to contribute $60 upfront, and that's that. If you are a non-supervisor, whether you're at 25%, 35%, or 42%, you have a couple options. So you can contribute $60 all at once right away, or you can contribute $30 right away. And then once you end up hitting supervisor, so once you end up reaching that 50% discount, you can then send your second $30 over to equal a total of $60 that supervisors contributed. And then the second contribution that we make is per challenger that RSVPs yes that they can go to the challenge. So you will get to contribute $30 per head per girl that RSVPs by February 25th that yes, they 100% for sure can be at the photo shoot. And again, all of this goes towards hair, makeup, food, photographer, location. So that's why the RSVPs are super important to get out to your challengers. That way they're able to plan for it and be there for the day, and that way the people that you're contributing money for per head actually do show up. And because once those RSVPs and contributions are sent in, we are not able to give any money back to any coaches who have a challenger that ends up not being able to come. Just because as soon as we have our budget, as soon as we know how many girls can attend the challenge, we do start planning purchasing things based off of how many challengers that we have that have RSVP'd yes, they can be at the photo shoot. And for the contributions, we do have a system in place as far as where to send your money. So for your upfront contribution, you will send your money to the corresponding Venmo of the location that you will be attending and that you will have the most challengers attending at. So for me, that would be the West Michigan Venmo, the West Michigan photo shoot. So in the Hustle and Heart Round 4 chat, there will be screenshots of the Venmo accounts that you will send your contributions to based off of location. So you'll know exactly where to send your Venmo based off of whatever location that is for you. So if you do have multiple challengers in different locations, this is super important. You'll want to make sure that you are clear on which Venmo corresponds to which location, because they are separate. So for example, I will send my upfront $60 to the West Michigan photo shoot Venmo because that's where I'll be attending and that's where most of my challengers will be going. But I also may have a challenger in Arizona, and I also might have a challenger in Colorado. So, you know, when those challengers enroll and RSVP by February 25th, that yes, they can be there. Let's say I have 2 challengers at the West Michigan shoot, one in Arizona and one in Colorado. I would send the 60 to West Michigan, and I would send 30 for the one in Arizona and 30 to the one in Colorado. And I would send them to different Venmos based off of location. So that's super important. If you have different challengers in different locations, and if you're ever unclear or ever unsure or have any questions, go ahead and ask in the Hustle and Heart Distributors chat, and we'll be, you know, perfectly happy to make sure that that contribution money is going to the correct place.